What's going on, guys? The Visible Team Standard Draw here, bringing you guys a deck profile of my Aqua deck. So we're just gonna run through it real fast, show you guys what I'm doing for the deck. I see everybody has unique builds or universal builds. We're just gonna jump on it. So first starter I play, just gonna start it off. Play Mitros. I'm playing the Thavas build, as you can see in the video. This starter works really good with new Thavas, so on third wave, put in Soul, search for a Thavas, call to rear guard, at the end of the turn, bounce it back to hand. Trigger lineup, I see a lot of people increasing the number of draws, but that's kind of weird for me. So, first and foremost, as I said in the Spike Brothers deck profile, also up on my channel, I'm playing two of the old heal triggers for the new G-Guards, and then two of the new heal triggers. So, this one, when it's used for the Iahones G-Guard, drop a grade 1 or greater. Drop a grade 1 or less, and then draw a card. Never gonna use this skill, but it's really something I wanted to have in the deck just to have. And this is the counter charging heal trigger. A lot of people are playing 4 and 4, but I'm still testing out the numbers. Still enjoying this 2-2 lineup, and honestly, you'll only ever do the heal trigger skill twice per turn anyway, so kind of makes sense a little bit. Of course, we're playing 4 draw. Can't play without this card, Margot Clone, and we're playing a total of 8 crits. So of course, gotta play Supersonic Sailor. Supersonic Sailor is needed, counter charging. Can't play without it. And then the Thavas crit trigger. So, stuff you gotta play. These are crucial cards you gotta play. On to grade ones. Grade ones, we're playing 3 of this new cards. So, Dragon Rider Dainios. His ability is on first and foremost, he has resist if I have a Thavas Vanguard, and if he boosts first or 4th wave, I can Soul Blast 1 to retire to have my opponent choose one of his rear guards to retire. So, good combo with old Thavas. Never on old Thavas, but it's a good way to handle my opponent's board. So, really good with that. Then, playing 3 of Melania. Don't really see a need to push her up to 4. I see people playing less of the Stride Fodder, but third wave on boost, third wave on attack, I can CB1 to draw a card, third wave or more. So, last but not least, the crucial things you need is 4 Stride Fodder. Of course, it's a Striding deck for Thavas, needed. Can't play without it. And, of course, took me a while to get these, but the 4 Plateaus. So, I got these right before the price jumps, so really good. On to grade 2s, starting with the new, going to the old. We're playing new 3 of Cipra. So, similar to Dainios, if I have a Thavas Vanguard, gets resist, but the only special thing to her is she also gets 2k. Then, on 2nd to 4th wave, when she attacks, I can CB1, give her 3,000 and draw a card if I have a Thavas Vanguard, which I always will have. This is a interesting card I'm playing in deck. Not a lot of people, all the deck profiles, no one's playing it. I'm playing Nikitas. So, just for the Link Joker matchup, and I do play a majority wave units in my deck, a lot of wave units. First or second wave, this unit gets 2k if it's attacking a grade 3, so there's a good thing with that. 11k attack on first or second wave, and then at the end of the battle that this unit attacked the Vanguard, I can pay a cost with CB1 and then swap places with a wave unit. So that's very crucial. Just keep that in mind. Has to be a wave unit to swap places. Then I'm playing 2 Adelaide. Just playing 2. See, first I wasn't playing it, but then I was like, you know what, might as well since I have it. CB1, Soul Blast 1 gets 2k, and at the end of the battle, attack the Vanguard. Restand it once per turn. Gotta play the 1 Saberflow Sailor. If you guys see the deck profile, Aqua's deck profiles on my channel, you know I played at 1. Just needed. And then last but not least, the OG Tidal Assault. Just needed. no counterblast requirement, no GB, no none of that. Just at the end of the battle, attack the Vanguard. Minus 5k, restand. This is a mandatory skill, by the way. So if you attack Vanguard, it has to restand. It's not optional. Okay, so on to grade 3s. Pretty self-explanatory, but we're going to start with the new card first. New Thavas. New Thavas' ability. Love this card, by the way. His on-stride ability is one of G unit strides. I can choose up to one card from my hand, call to rearguard circle. Then I can choose one of my units. I can give it resist, and if that rearguard has the wave ability, it can attack from the back row. So love this card. First and foremost, there's no CB in that stride skill, so helps with the counterblast. And then his GB2 ability is on first or fourth wave when he attacks the Vanguard. I can CB1 and stand him. At the end of the battle that he attacks the Vanguard, I can stand him. And actually, funny thing about it, I'm just reading it now. I actually don't even have to attack the Vanguard to do that skill. I can just attack a unit. Yeah, so really good. Helps with really good with the Alexandros turn, and if I have crits, I'll just stack it on him and then restand. And then again, Synergy with Mitros is just too good with that of a card. And then I see a lot of people playing a lot of wanky cards and crap like that. I'm playing Thavas. That's because it's a Thavas deck. OG Thavas. I was playing the SP. I got the SP for a tournament. I didn't want anybody to call me out in the ruling of the fact that Thavas has every other Thavas was misprinted up until set 13. But OG Thavas, kind of playing him for the name at this point, not really playing him for the skill, and he's kind of just a stride fodder at this point. On to strides. Yeah, I know. People are playing 3. I'm playing 2 Alexandros. Don't really go into 3 times in a row. It's kind of crazy. At the end of the battle, I attacked. If it's second or third wave, CB1, choose 2 of my units, stand it. CB1 and flip up summon in G zone. Stand them, and they get 5,000 for each face-up card in G zone. So this is the wonky card that everybody keeps using in tournaments. Gas it all in. Cool. For the rest of the G zone, I'm playing the cards I want to play because, you know, it's like being me. So playing 4 Commander Thavas, new art, old art. Just love going into the first, the synergy with that Mitros, and if I'm on old Thavas, I can retire 2 if I'm at GB3. Allows one of my units to attack from the back row. So if I am fighting a locking deck or Mega Colony or some clan that stops my units in the front row from attacking, I can choose 2 units with the on-stride ability and his ability, and they can attack from the back row. Really good. Helps with the wave and helps it to get to the third wave. Now we're on to the newer cards, relatively. Wailing Thavas, one of the cards I actually don't go into often, even though I do have the mat. But, Wailing Thavas' ability is Generation Break 3. When this unit attacks, I can retire one of my units for each battle that occurred that turn. And then Generation Break 2, CB1 on third wave. I get 5,000 power for each attack that happened. Third wave or more, by the way. And I can get 5,000 for each attack that happened. And I get and my opponent can't call grade 1 to the Guardian Circle. That's what I was missing there. So I played at 2. Never go into more than once, but I don't want to play anything else. There's nothing else I want to play. And then last but not least, I'm playing 4 Lambros. Lambros is a card that I'm never going to go into. Honestly, I just use it as flip fodder for Alexandros. So kind of, you know, just there just to be there. But if I ever do go into it, Lambros is still Lambros, you know, giving 10k to 2 units at the end of 4th wave. On the G guards, I should be playing more, but I'm playing 2 of the new G guard we just got in set 13. His ability is second or third wave. This unit gets 5,000 shield. And then Soul Blast, to flip this card face down, I can choose a card in my damage zone or one of my circles and turn it face up. So it helps with the counter charge, helps with the Link Joker matchup, and I played at 2. Then I'm playing 1 of Iahones. I dropped him down from 2 to 1. Good card, but a lot of my units have resist anyway, and usually my units are either rested or locked or retired before I use his skill anyways, so I just use it for the flip fodder and to help with Alexandros. And then last, I'm playing one of Ice Bear Dragon. So that is the deck. Ice Bear Dragon, just to let you guys know, fourth wave or first wave gets 10,000 shield. That is the deck. You guys let me know how you feel about it. If you guys have any changes, let me know in the comment section below. And if anything, see you guys in the next one. Team Stand and Draw, signing out.